March 8, 415 AD in the great city of Alexandria, one of the last beacons of the classical world was extinguished. Her name was Hypatia, mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher. She taught the works of Plato and Euclid, guided students in science and reason, and stood as a symbol of the ancient intellectual tradition that had flourished for centuries in the shadow of the Library of Alexandria. But Alexandria in 415 AD was no longer the city of its golden age. It was a city divided by power, religion, and politics. The Roman Empire was now Christian. Pagan traditions were fading. Religious tensions simmered between Christian factions, pagans, and Jewish communities. At the center of political conflict stood the Roman prefect Orestes and the powerful Bishop Cyril of Alexandria. Hypatia, respected by elites and intellectuals, was seen by some as an ally of Orestes and therefore a political obstacle. Rumors spread. Whispers accused her of sorcery, of influencing imperial officials, of standing in the way of reconciliation. In an age of fear and fanaticism, reason became dangerous. On that March day, a mob intercepted Hypatia's carriage. Dragged through the streets, she was taken into a church. There, in a brutal act of violence, she was murdered, torn apart by zealots who believed they were defending their faith. Her body was burned. No army clashed, no fortress fell. Yet something far greater was lost. Hypatia's death has often been seen as symbolic, not merely the killing of a philosopher, but the fading of the classical world's intellectual independence. Alexandria, once a center of science and learning, would never fully recover its former brilliance. The balance between faith and philosophy had shifted irreversibly. The death of Hypatia marked a turning point in late antiquity. It revealed how fragile knowledge can be when politics, fear, and ideology overpower reason. Though the ancient world did not end that day, many historians view March 8, 415 AD as one of its darkest moments, a signal that the old Greco-Roman intellectual tradition was giving way to a new order. And yet, her legacy endured. Her name would survive centuries of turmoil, becoming a symbol of learning, courage, and the defense of rational thought. March 8, 415 AD, a philosopher silenced, a city consumed by division, a moment when knowledge met fanaticism and lost. The ancient world dimmed a little more that day. Tomorrow, another date, another moment from the ancient world.